Welcome, 4th grade students and parents. The Unit 5 Instrumental Music faculty is looking forward to making music with you in 5th grade band or orchestra next year. In music classes, 4th graders have been learning about the various orchestra and band instruments. Students, we are so excited that you will have the opportunity to try some of those instruments tonight. First, let's learn a bit more about orchestra and band before tonight's instrument exploration sessions. As a part of the 5th grade instrumental music program, students will attend group lessons at their future junior high schools from 3 o'clock to 3:45 p.m. on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Instrument lessons will not meet on Mondays or on the scheduled half days or early dismissal days next year. For families who have had 5th grade instrumental musicians in the past, these weekdays are a change from the previous format. On lesson days, students will be bused to their future junior high school after being dismissed from their elementary school. Take a moment to find the junior high school where your lessons will be held. After music lessons, students walk home, are picked up by their parents or guardians, or are bused either to the school bus stop near their home or the approved after-school program located at their elementary school. Eligibility for busing home is determined by the student's home address and its location relative to the junior high school, not the elementary school. When you sign up for band or orchestra, you will be asked to indicate your after-school transportation needs. The transportation department will assign routes and include bus information in your route details at the beginning of the school year. Questions about bus routes should be directed to the transportation department instead of the music teachers. On lesson days, classes will meet in the middle school music areas. Students will be supervised on the buses and in the junior high buildings, and music teachers will ensure that each student finds the parent pickup area or bus ride home at the end of the day. The program has been very successful when it comes to integrating 5th graders in the middle schools and acclimating them as future junior high students. Since lessons are held Tuesday through Friday, students bring their instruments to school on Tuesday and may leave them at the junior high until Friday. Instruments should go home over the weekend so that the student can practice and share what they have been working on in orchestra or band. Each student will have a designated place to store their instrument at school, and they are welcome to bring them home at any time in addition to the weekends. A review of the instruments that students will have the opportunity to try tonight. Orchestra includes instruments from the string family, such as violin, viola, and cello. Band includes instruments from the woodwind family, such as flute, oboe, clarinet, and saxophone. Band also includes instruments from the brass family, such as trumpet, trombone, and baritone or euphonium. And finally, band also includes the percussion family, which includes bells and drum pad during 5th grade. In the future, students may have the opportunity to progress to other instruments such as string bass, French horn, bassoon, and tuba. Students will have the opportunity to perform in several concerts and events. The number of performances will increase each year as students gain proficiency on their instruments. These performances are one of the highlights of being in band and orchestra. Students' progress is monitored on a regular basis. Lesson attendance and learning assigned music are the keys to success. Students receive a grade in band or strings each trimester, and students are often very successful in these programs. Once families decide on their student's instrument choice, please complete the enrollment and instrument selection form online. This is due on Friday, May 6th, so that we can plan for your students' participation next year. In addition to signing up for instrumental music at school, your student will need to secure an instrument. We recommend renting an instrument through a local music dealer, such as the Music Shop or Carl's Pro Band. In addition to in-store service, many stores support online rentals. Renting an instrument allows the student to ensure that the instrument is a good fit for them before a family commits to a purchase. For string instruments in particular, students will rent an instrument of an appropriate size so that the instrument can be traded in to grow as the student does. The local dealers generally encourage families to reserve their rental early and allow families to begin making payments when school begins in the fall and the instrument is delivered. We ask that rental agreements be completed no later than Monday, August 1st in order to ensure that instruments can be delivered to your student's future junior high school for the beginning of next year. The rental costs vary depending on the individual instrument pricing and the rental or purchase program. The music faculty recommends that you research the options available locally before making a decision. For those families whose financial considerations may make it difficult to obtain an instrument, we recommend a program called Share the Music. This program matches students with instruments as needed. Please contact the music shop to find out if your family qualifies. Again, we emphasize the recommendation that students initially rent their instrument locally as opposed to purchasing an instrument online. Often, rental equity can be applied toward a future instrument purchase. This ensures that the instrument will be of a quality that will support your student's success and will last when properly maintained and cared for. Please consult your student's band or orchestra director before purchasing an instrument to own in the future. If there is already an instrument in the family, be sure to have your student's future music teacher or your local music store's repair department check that it is in proper working condition before your student begins instrumental music lessons. The music faculty advises against purchasing instruments from large discount or auction websites. In addition to securing an instrument, each student will also need a portable music stand for at-home practice. The portable stand does not need to be transported to school, as music stands are provided during class. Students will also need a copy of the beginning method book. String instruments and orchestra use String Basics Book 1. Woodwind, brass, and percussion instruments and band use Sound Innovations Book 1. Finally, various instruments utilize accessories such as reeds, rosin, valve or slide oil, or drumsticks and mallets. Instruments generally include these accessories at first, and music teachers will provide guidance regarding future needs. Parents and guardians can support their students' musical journey by ensuring that they have a distraction-free environment to practice on a regular basis. We encourage you to praise the students' musical growth, ensure regular attendance at their lessons, and support the performances. Parents frequently ask whether students can participate in instrumental music as well as athletics and school activities. Yes, it is possible for students to play in band or orchestra and participate in a variety of offerings at the elementary schools, junior highs, and high schools. We anticipate that a number of elementary school activities will meet on Mondays since there is no instrumental music lesson on that day. Scheduling conflicts between school activities are not frequent, but when they occur, teachers and coaches or advisors work together to help the student find a solution. It is our hope that students continue making music at all levels through high school graduation. A multitude of research and reports acknowledge the positive impact that music education has on predicting future successes and developing skills across a variety of disciplines. Additionally, college admissions and future employers seek those applicants who are well-rounded, active contributors in their schools and their communities. Music nurtures students' skills in communication, collaboration, perseverance, discipline, and creativity. More importantly, the music experience is not replicated in any other discipline. It is an experience all its own. We hope your student will take part in this opportunity. Unit 5 ensembles have performed in the homes of the Chicago Symphony Orchestra and the Los Angeles Philharmonic. They've played in Super Bowl venues, Carnegie Hall, and Australia's Sydney Opera House. Unit 5 students are all-state musicians and scholarship recipients, and many have gone on to be successful performers, music teachers, military musicians, and industry professionals. Even if they don't make a living as a musician, a music education prepares students for a brighter future. Your student's future orchestra or band teacher will share additional information over the summer. Each program will hold a meeting, lesson, or instrument distribution event at the beginning of next school year. Students and parents will have the opportunity to tour the building and kick off their instrumental music experience. Dates and times are printed in the packet that you received tonight, and teachers will contact parents with additional information as the events approach. 5th grade instrumental music students will be assessed a course registration fee at school registration in the fall. The District and Board of Education will set the fee amounts for the 2022-2023 school year later this spring. Students who qualify for free lunch are not assessed this fee, and students who qualify for reduced lunch pay a reduced fee. Now let's talk about tonight's instrument exploration sessions. As a part of tonight's mini lessons, teachers are assisted by experienced student musicians. They will show 4th graders how to produce a sound on each instrument. Students who try string instruments will be measured for the instrument size, such as quarter size, half size, 3/4 size, and full size. Teachers will assess each student's compatibility with the instrument choices. We hope to help each 4th grader find the instrument that they like the best so that they have a long, successful musical experience. Generally, teachers will inform the parent or guardian if the student is less suited to a particular instrument. If a teacher does not comment specifically, you can be confident that the student will achieve success on that particular instrument choice. Instruments are being disinfected using industry-standard products between sessions tonight. We thank the music shop for providing the instruments that are being used in each session. The packet that you received at the check-in table includes a summary of this information for your future reference. It also includes a map of the high school and your student's individualized instrument exploration schedule. Finally, a registration form is included. We encourage you to register online. If that is not possible, the printed copy can be turned in to your school's music teacher. Students, we encourage you to try all of the instruments that you signed up for tonight. That way, you have an opportunity to pick out your favorite one. Be sure to pay close attention and learn about each instrument choice so that you can make the best decision for you. Please be good listeners tonight. Parents and guardians, please attend each session with your student. Carefully observe how your child takes to each instrument choice. If you are uncertain, it is completely acceptable to consult the teacher in the room. We have taken care to make sure that each session will fit in its assigned room, but in smaller spaces, it may be appropriate for larger families to wait in the hallway or in the auditorium. A few additional reminders. Please attend the sessions in the order that they are listed on your student's schedule. This will ensure that there are enough instruments and enough space for each student in all of tonight's mini lessons. High school teachers are generously allowing us to use their classrooms tonight. Please be careful and respectful of their spaces and belongings. Remember, in order to participate in 5th grade instrumental music, complete the instrument selection form and register by Friday, May 6th. Online registration is preferred because it is the most accurate, though there is also a printed form in tonight's packet. Printed registration forms should be turned into the music teacher at your school. Remember to work with a local music dealer to select and secure an instrument and supplies for next year. For your reference, all of this information and other resources will be available at www.unit5.org/instrument exploration. Thank you for attending Instrument Exploration tonight. Our music teachers are looking forward to an exciting year of making music with you in 5th grade.